Hi there, I'm Rob Jones. I'd like to talk about my show Crucible, which is on at the House of Manannan, and I'm going to show you around it. A piece called Organelle, and it's part of a series of 3 or 4 that I've done for this show. Basically, it's what it sounds like, it's organisms, microscopic creatures. I've used some reclaimed steel work in this, so it's got the likes of this piece of a fishing boat engine. It's come out of a skip, so I like to reclaim things like that. I like the negative space in a lot of my sculptures. I've got a lot of sort of spheres and discs in my work, just like the shape, form. This gives it kind of floats here, even though it's a really heavy piece of steel work, it still has got a lightness about it. I guess there's some sort of feminine flow in these as well. They're not just brutalist bits of sculpture, which often heavy steel work is, there's also a kind of delicate side to them as well as a heavy, weighty construction to them. This piece called Merle, after the coral that we get off the coast of the Isle of Man in places. Living on the Isle of Man, nature is in all of us really, however much you get out in it, and I do get out into nature a lot. This piece is one of the older ones in the show. It's been exhibited across in Oxfordshire, but not seen on the Isle of Man. I called it working class hero because of the physical sort of working objects that you see in it. This is a piece of a farm harrow. I didn't sort of round this off. I haven't been sanding this or forming it. This has been formed by pulling it through the soil on the Isle of Man for years and years, and then farmer gets the latest bit of equipment, and this is just left in the hedge. And I love coming across bits like this. I sort of collect them up, I put them in a pile, and they might be there for 2 or 3 years until I think I've got a bit like that. Most of this is found object actually. There's sort of obvious fabricated offcuts going on, right? But this is a piece of a beam, right, from a collapsed sort of barn. So you've got 3 or 4 bits. So then as I was making this, I thought, well, what's this symbolise? And there's a part of a work building in it, so an outbuilding, and there's blacksmiths and there's hedge sickles in here, and there's a bit of a harrow. And then I thought of what's a good title for it, and working class hero seemed to the John Lennon song as well, and it fits so well, as a piece for the Isle of Man. Come and see us at the House of Manannan. We're here until January the 14th.